Good morning. So, as you may or may not know, I have 6 children, and of the 6 children, I've had 5 of them from birth. Some of them are biological, 2 of them are adopted. So, I've had 5 babies, and we dealt with right before Christmas. We dealt with a little bit of sickness that came to our house. Our littlest one, who is 2.5 months old, got RSV. Our 5-year-old had RSV, and pretty much everybody else fought it okay and didn't get sick. But we all had to take immune boosting supplements and do all of the things to help ourselves not get sick, as the two little ones fought it a little bit more. So I wanted to share a little bit about what we do. On another video, I talked a little bit about specifically what we do for the littlest one, who is under 6 months old. But for the rest of us, it's a lot easier to deal with something like RSV or a cold, normally, if your immune system is stronger. And so I wanted to share what we just do for the rest of us. So we always, always, always load up with vitamin C and vitamin D and zinc, no matter what sickness that we're dealing with. Vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc are my 3, for the kids, go-tos that I'm going to load them up with supplements. Now, we have some other immune boosting supplements we'll take sometimes. I love garlic. I love olive leaf. I love, adaptogenic herbs. I love so many different herbs and supplements that are going to help support your body in the process. But for the simple factor for children, it's like vitamin C, zinc, vitamin D is what I pretty much always, because right now we're dealing with winter. It's a sunny day here right now, but you're still getting way less vitamin D, and you're indoors more and you're exposed to more viruses because you're indoors with a bunch of people. So I'm always loading them up with those 3 vitamins if we're exposed to anything or dealing with anything. So then the next thing I'm going to do is load them up with elderberry. Now, I love to make my own elderberry syrup, but if I'm really busy and I don't get a chance to do that, I buy it. And so I load them up with elderberry syrup. So that's another thing I do. And then teas. So we're a huge tea drinking family over here. We love tea. I love tea, and most of my kids love tea as well. So I have my favorite tea, which has clove and cinnamon and orange in it, and Robush is like the main base, so it's caffeine free. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. I always say things wrong. But we do honey and lemon, fresh lemon in our tea, and the kids love it. So I also will sometimes add a little bit of turmeric in there, or ginger. My kids love ginger. They're used to it by now. But if I wanted to keep it really, 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 really simple, I have a tea bag that's already pre-made that, if we're all exhausted and from sleepless nights from kids' sicknesses, and I don't have all of the things, I'm just going to throw in my pre-made tea bag, which already has the orange, the clove, the cinnamon, some of the immune boosting things that I want, and add some fresh lemon in there and some honey. I also have an essential oil that I will add in there. It's an immune boosting supplement. I put 1 drop in there only, and it has clove, cinnamon, and it's an immune boosting essential oil that I will add into my tea sometimes, or into my kids' tea. But if I'm not putting that in, just the basic tea is gonna be a huge help. So then we use essential oils. So we have our supplements, we have our tea, we of course encourage a ton of water and liquids, but then we use essential oils. So for my older kids, I'm constantly diffusing essential oils in the house, especially when we're dealing with something, and then we're going to apply it topically. We're going to use a carrier oil, or we're going to use one that's already diluted. And we have a breathe mix, we have a protect mix with an immune boosting mix, which has eucalyptus, orange, clove, cinnamon, rosemary in it, lemon, tea tree, and those are the mixes that I'm going to use. Sometimes I use a little bit of peppermint, only really if I'm dealing with some sort of stomach something and I'm putting it on the belly, but most of the time I just have my mixes that I use, like my breathe mix, my lemon, my tea tree, or my immune boosting mix blend. So we use those constantly. I have them in the kitchen, right on the counter, right next to the vitamin C, the zinc, and the D. I have the essential oils right there, and the kids know throughout the day, at least 3 times a day, I want them taking their vitamin C. I want them using their essential oils. And of course drinking their water and all the things, and then usually at least once a day they're having their tea as well. So that's what we do. And for the most part, my kids don't get sick very often, and most of the time we can kick it pretty quickly with the elderberry and the vitamins and the essential oils and the diffusing. Usually we can kick it pretty quickly, which I'm really grateful for. So that is a little bit of what we do with the kids if we're fighting with general weird colds throughout winter.